there. Welcome to Hourglass Workshops and Conversations with Nancy and Cheryl. I'm Nancy Burns. I'm an acupuncturist in San Jose, California.
And I'm Cheryl Seavey. I'm a writer and a blogger on women's issues and in Los Gatos, California. Happy New Year again.
Happy New Year.
Yes. Today we are talking about our word of the year. Neither of us write goals out for the year, although we have some ideas of what we want to accomplish, but we've really focused the last several years on the word of the year. So we thought we'd share ours with you and encourage you to give that a try.
Well, explain a little bit to those who haven't heard about this before, what we mean by our word of the year.
Oh, okay. It basically, I've used it the last 4 or 5 years, and it's basically been a kind of a theme for the year that I reflect back on. A couple of years ago, my word was savor, and it was really about savoring life and its experiences and taking the time to do so. Last year was on nourish. I really felt that I needed to nourish my body, my mind, and my spirit. And I did a lot of things to that end. And I can look back and say, yeah, I meditate regularly. I'm doing yoga and whatnot. So do you remember what your words were, Nancy, and how they might have affected you?
Not right now.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So anyway, she's moved on into 2021. So this year we have picked our words, and and before we start, Nancy, do you want to talk about your new do?
Yes, I have a new haircut. It's actually Cheryl's wig. She bought it when she was letting her hair grow out. And I was considering, I've had that short hair for a long time now, and I was considering letting it grow. So I'm wearing her wig, getting used to this. So let me know what you think, if it's something I should consider, or if I should go back to the short hair, shave my head, or what, just let me know.
If there's one thing women do, is that we like to play with our hair.
Yeah. So it's kind of fun,
Yeah, it is.
And I know a lot of people are kind of letting their colored hair grow out, and everybody thought, okay, the salons are going to be opened. But yeah, no, they're not. So who knows when we're going to see our hair salons again.
Right. Yep. So anyway, so we thought we'd just deal with that one right up front. So our words of the year are this year. Nancy, do you want to go first?
Yeah. Mine is patience. And it came about because I found myself in December being a little snappy with people, and I'm actually not normally that way. I'm normally impatient with myself, but I've been impatient with myself all year. And so then it exploded into my world, and I started becoming impatient with others. So I thought, this would be a good year to work on this. Mm-hmm. So that's my word of the year.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And my word of the year is embrace. And it's really about, for me, being more open and to what shows up. Last year was a great exercise in every day showing up differently and in unforeseen ways. And, there's a lot of letting go last year, and we talked about that somewhat last week. So mine is embrace the future, be forward looking, and be open, receptive, and gracious to new opportunities and possibilities. So what might be some of the things that you would do, or how patience would impact your life?
Well, okay, I have a weight loss goal, and I have really been thinking about this. And I think in the past, one of the pitfalls that I have is being overly optimistic about what I can do and what I cannot do. So that is another reason that I am really working on patience and realizing it's one step at a time, one choice at a time, minute by minute, and I must be patient.
Yes.
And just go along with what I'm doing and just wait. If I keep doing what I'm doing right now in the moment, I will reach my goal.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But if I set a goal, if I'm going to lose 20 pounds in a week, well, clearly I'm not going to make that, so that's stupid. So
Not
anyway,
you, not you, of course, as our grandchildren would say. I'm not telling the person that they're stupid. All I'm saying is that the action or the
the
choices.
situation,
That's
yes,
right.
the thought, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mine for embrace is saying yes to opportunities when they show up, embrace new things, embrace new ideas.
Are you spontaneous, do you think?
Well, I would say spontaneous with a high degree of control.
Yeah, I am not a spontaneous person. And I did do some spontaneous things last year, and they were things as simple as, do you want to come over for dinner tonight? And normally I would say no, because it's not on my calendar. Isn't that ridiculous?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But last year,
I
because
think I
there
was
was,
the one that spontaneously asked you.
yes, and I came over. But that is really a break from my
Right.
personality.
Mhm,
I'm very open to everything, but it's got to be on my calendar. You
mhm,
know?
mhm.
So
Yeah.
I'm really, last year was because there was very little on my calendar. I thought, okay, you better be spontaneous
Uh-huh.
or you're going to be doing nothing.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah, so I did work on that.
Mhm,
And I just wondered if you were spontaneous because you're very open to things.
mhm, mhm.
I mean, are you open to the last minute thing?
Yeah, if I'm available and it suits me, but sometimes I say yes to situations when I shouldn't, and sometimes I have to be better. I think I have to be better at embracing the quiet and embracing the space and not try
You know
so
what?
hard to fill it.
That's a good point. You say yes when you shouldn't.
Yeah.
And I never think of that being spontaneous, but I do that way too much.
Mhm.
And that was
Well, and
another thing
And,
that
and
I
one of the
noticed.
things that we talk about is,
Yeah,
and you and I've had conversations about it, is that when you say yes to other people, to obligations and to a one-off activity, you're saying no to yourself. Maybe what you really need is a quiet night to relax and read and take a bath and
yeah.
just be quiet. And so when
Oh,
you,
what's the other thing you used to tell me? Um, when you didn't want to say yes, you had a couple of lines that you would give people.
oh, let me think about that. I'll get back to you.
Okay,
And
there
that
you go.
gives you time. It's a trick I used with my kids a lot. And
Uh-huh.
maybe is much more palatable, but you do need it, and it gives you time to step back and think about it. Is this something I really want to do? And then when you do it, go full in, embrace the experience, embrace the conversation and the time rather than being distracted about, gee, I should have really been doing something else.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
anyway, well, we'll be talking more about our words of the year as we go through, and I'll keep reminding Nancy, of course, what hers is. And
yeah.
although she did remember last year, and I will, and the word of the year last year was magical, by the way.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, yeah.
Well, I'm not exactly sure I would characterize last year as magical.
Yeah.
Nightmarish, maybe, but
Well, well, they did take the genie out of the bottle. They waved a magic wand, and poof, there went our normal life.
exactly. Yeah.
So there was the magic.
So,
Anyway, so think about what a word of the year is. And if you are interested, check out my blog on cherylcv.com. I do have a word of the year blog post that I will post after this video and link to it on our website. And there's a downloadable copy that you could use to how you can bring the word of the year into your daily life. So
perfect.
in any case, it'll be on cherylcv.com. It'll also be on hourglassworkshops.com. So until next time, have a great week, find your word, and embrace the day. Bye
That's
now.
right. Bye bye.